So basically, there was a power cut, and the Zoom which I was recording just stopped in between, and there would be two parts now. Let me just quickly start my screen share. So I have shared my screen now. So we were, I think my screen is, I'm showing my screen. Okay, perfect. Let me just, okay, so basically we were uploading all the images. I'm just going to retry because there was power cut. So images are still in progress. They're uploading. So retry is not working. I'm just skipping this. We need to go to the chemo part. So go to the chemo. So I think it's not uploaded successfully. So let me go to the path. This is the path where I'm having uploaded the images. I'm going to upload it again. So on the right hand side, I'm just deleting these two. I'm just going to drag and drop it here. So it will take some time. I'm just pausing the recording and I will resume it back when it's uploaded. Okay, so these files has been uploaded. The Palo file is uploaded. Now let's see. So I'm just going to minimize this, minimizing it. Let me show you something. I'm going on the AVNG page, community page, and I'm going on the documentation part. And I'm going to how to create images for Palo Alto here. So under Palo Alto, we have a fixed permission. Like when we are done with the upload of the Palo Alto file, there's a fixed permission under the EVNG, which will be required. Like after doing everything, just fix the permission. So just copy this. For example, if you are not able to locate where this file exists, so you can simply Google it. Fix permission in EVNG. So fix permission command. So it will, this is the one command which we need to enter. Okay, so you can simply Google it as well. So I'm going to my AVNG. This is my AVNG, and then I'm going to paste here the command. Let me go to the location, not Unit Lab add-ons. Not Unit Lab wrappers. Let me see one more thing. So I'm going here on the VM, and I'm going to the settings page. Under the option, another hardware. I'm going to the processor. Okay, understood. So I think this error we are getting, let's fix this error. So I'm just going to power off my EVG machine. Okay, so let me go to the VM option again, to the settings, processor, and I just need to check this virtualization, VT this. Clicking OK. One more thing which we can do is, yes, let's create a snapshot of this. So right click here, snapshot, take snapshot, and this fresh EVENG installation. So what snapshot actually does is, for example, let's say if your EVNG corrupts somewhere, like after, let's say if you have uploaded all your images, followed images, everything, and you're using it perfectly fine, and there isn't any error, and suddenly after upgrade or maybe due to any reason, if your EVNG corrupts, so what you can do, you can revert it back to snapshot. It will start working fine. So let's just power this on. So this machine is powering on. And now we will test our Palo Alto images and see if it is working. Okay, so I'm directly going to the web. This is our EVNG. I'm just going to refresh it. Now you can also right click here to go to the notes option, or you can click here the plus option and go to the notes. So this time what I'm going to do is, let me just select iOS image, which we have downloaded. So we have iOS 3725. We have also downloaded 7200 series IO routers. Let me see if it is downloaded or not. So I'm just going here again. Image full dynamics. Okay, and here okay, so only 3725 is there. What I'm going to do, I'm not sure if it is okay. This is not a correct file. You can see the file size, so I'm going to delete it again, and I'm going to upload it again. This one and this one, maybe these two. So actually, when I was transferring this file, there was power cut in my area, and suddenly I think it wasn't copied successfully. Okay, now it is done. Let's move to the EVNG. Create a node. Just choosing iOS. Yeah, now you can see these two change color is changed. So initially it was grayed out. Now it's showing something. So I'm just selecting, let's say this one, this router. In slot 1, I'm going to use fast Ethernet port. In slot 2, fast Ethernet port. And let me simply save it. So this is the router which I have taken here. The other thing is the network option. Network option is very important. So if you can see here, the bridge option, this bridge option is not exactly the same which we see in VMware Workstation. Let me explain it again. So if I go to the VMware Workstation, and on the virtual network editor, there is an option. Let's see the VMnet 0. So you can see VMnet 0 and whose type is bridge. So this bridge and EVNG bridge is entirely different. This bridge and this bridge option is entirely different. So what does EVNG bridge means? So EVNG bridge basically what it does, the internet connectivity which your laptop is having. So I'm using Wi-Fi. I'm using Wi-Fi. So when you bridge, when you have let's say if you have installed uh, let's say an image to the VMware workstation. Let's say I'm using a Linux machine, or maybe I'm having a Windows PC on VMware workstation, and let's say I'm having this EVNG. This EVNG is a machine which is installed on VMware workstation. So if you go to the settings page, and if you see here the network adapter type is bridge. So this bridge means this EVNG will be able to use internet connection from the same range your physical laptop is using. I mean, my physical laptop is connected with Wi-Fi. So this EVNG, this network adapter, if you bridge it, it will take IP from same range as of the laptop's IP. Like if my laptop is using IP 192.168.1.0/24 subnet, and if you bridge EVNG one adapter as a bridge, so this EVNG machine one IP will be from 192.168.1.0 subnet. Okay, so let me just cancel it. As you can see here, the IP which it picked is 192.168.1.8. And if I'm going to my network adapter here, you can see what is the IP picked by my laptop. So it is 192.168.1.4. So bridge in VMware workstation means IP from same range. But let's go to the EVNG. So EVNG bridge, if you go to the network option, so there is a bridge. I'm just going to change the icon with dot black. So let me just choose some. So I'm just using cloud, and I'm using here bridge. So if I'm going to bridge, I'm just going to connect one of my router's interface to this bridge network. This router fast Ethernet 0x0 is not going to pick IP from the same range as of your laptop, because doesn't this bridge is not exactly the same. Okay, so what exactly this bridge is? So let's say if I'm having one more node, let's say I'm having this fast Ethernet. Okay, let me just choose this. So if I'm going to bridge it from this, so this means that if I'm bridging it, this router interface fast Ethernet 0x0 and Ethernet 1x0, that means this two router will be in same network, but this will be in same network, but they will not be able to use internet. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this. So the here question is how you can use internet connectivity on EVNG. So just right click here, go to the network, under bridge, click on the bridge. There's management cloud. So I'm just going to use management cloud, and this is the one. This is the one which basically provides the internet to your machine. This is the internet, and let me just connect here. Let me just connect it here. Okay. Uh, there is one more. So I'm going to the network and I'm going to click here. So one is management cloud. There's cloud one as well. So I'm going to use that one and I'm going to use this symbol, going to use NAT adapter. So remember on EVNG machine, we have chosen two network adapters. Let me show you. On the EVNG, let me go to the settings. We have chosen two network adapter. One was bridged and one was custom. Okay. So this one is basically bridge one, management cloud, and this one is the NAT adapter. Let me just connect it here. What exactly I'm trying to find is, let me show you if this is the bridge one and this is the NAT one. Let's test it. So I have powered on this router. Just open. Okay, so router is there. I'm going to which interface is this? Ethernet 1/0. Conf T base range Ethernet 1/0 to 1. I'm just putting push it down and I'm just using IP address ESCP. Perfect. So I have given IP address DSCP. Let me just exit from here. Let's see. Show IP interface brief. So if you can see, its IP is already automatically picked. So I'm just using. So Ethernet 1/0 picked IP 1.6 and 1/1 picked IP 146.128. So let's see 1.0. Okay, so 1.0 picked IP from same network as my laptop is having, and 1/1 is picked the NAT adapter's IP. Okay, I'm just using this just for the testing purpose. So I'm just stopping this one. I'm just deleting this two. Refresh it. Let me delete it again. Okay, now I'm going to add a node of Palo Alto. So I'm going to use Palo Alto 10.10. I'm going to use 8192. Remember, 8192 is the prerequisite, which this much RAM you need to provide to the Palo Alto, else it will be fail. So I'm just going to connect one of a management interface to the bridge network and one of the interface to the NAT adapter. And let me just power this on. So this Palo Alto is powered on. Now let me just open it. This will open in Ultra VNC. So this is the Ultra VNC, which was installed using EVNG client pack. Okay, so this will take some time in boot up. We need to just wait. And once the boot is finished, we can be able to access this Palo Alto machine. So it's asking for login. So by default is admin, but it will not, take this now because there are a few things which uh, it's not boot up completely. So this will take maybe 5 more minutes. Okay, so it has taken IP 192.168.1.7. So let's jump to here 192.168.1.7. Okay, so it has taken. Username is admin, password is admin. It will ask to change the password. I think it will also ask here. So admin. I'm using old password admin. New password admin at 123. admin at 123. Okay, perfect. I'm going to refresh this. Okay, so I'm just using admin at 123, admin at 123. Okay, so admin at 123, admin at 1234, admin at 1234. Okay, now login again, admin at 1234. It's a bit slow, but yeah, it will work. Okay, so from here you can see that the interface is available. Okay, and this is how we can upload our Palo Alto or install our Palo Alto image over EVE-NG. So I'm going to stop sharing and stop sharing the screen, and I'm going to, I think it's hanged. Yeah. So let me just exit.